if you've been out in public before, you've probably had the thought to do something and you haven't because you felt embarrassed to do it. Whether that be to approach a girl or just start a conversation or just like do something random, like I don't know, you just be walking and you feel like just stretching your hands, your arms like this, but you're too embarrassed to do it. Like little things like that. How do you stop that? Because bro, you're living life on a leash. You're honestly just living life on a leash if that's how you are. And the thing is, 99% of people are living like that. They have got themselves on like a social leash where they'll want to do these things, but they won't because they're scared about what other random people who probably aren't even paying attention to you will think or how it looks. Like, I'll give you an example, right? Yesterday I went to the gym, right? And there was a girl there and I wanted to speak to her. And I wasn't feeling in the best mood, but I knew that if I didn't go and speak to her, like if I went home that day without speaking to her, I would have felt kind of annoyed at myself. So I was like, you know what, right? I don't know. I kind of had to come home kind of quickly because basically I was fasting. I was about to break my fast. And you're supposed to be there with your family when you break it. And I was not at home. So I was like, you know what? I can still talk to her. I can make it brief. And that's it. So I went up and I spoke to her. I waved at her like this. I don't know, I just did that. It took her like 5 seconds to like realize I was waving at her. She took her headphones off and I just went something easy. I was just like, I saw you and I like your shoes. I actually did like her shoes, to be fair. Like they were like a turquoise kind of color. I just asked her where she got it from. And then I got her name and I just gave her my name. Little fist bump. Said I may see you around here. And I left and that was it. And I was pretty happy after that. And there were other guys in the gym who were looking at me when I did that. But, you know, I was like, yeah, fuck it. I felt great. I felt really good after. Because it's just about taking risks. Because, like, that's something that I do quite a lot. Like, a little approach like that. Nothing crazy. Quite lighthearted. Sometimes I get into social flow and I feel like doing everything and anything. Other times I just don't really feel it as much. Like when I last recorded my most recent main video, which is coming out soon, or it may already be out, I wasn't really feeling great that day. I wasn't feeling great. Like the first approach was a bit, and it kind of set me off on the wrong foot. But you can't let these things get to you. Basically, right? What you have to understand, and what you have to drill into your dumb head, yeah. And my head is still stupid, right? I'm still figuring it out. Your irrational mind, right? What you need to drill into your head is that the feeling of regret of not doing the thing is going to infinitely outweigh the embarrassment that you feel when you do the thing that gives you a bit of discomfort. It's going to infinitely hurt more if you don't do it. And that's very easy for me to tell you on a camera while I'm speaking to you through a screen. And it's a lot different when it comes to the actual situation where your heart starts going a little bit, you feel a little bit nervous. That's when you have to do it. That's when you have to do it, right? And I'm gonna probably go record a video tomorrow in public. And basically, I want to do something that I haven't never done before, and it's gonna really put my self-esteem on the line. It's gonna really put myself out there, and I'm kind of excited, really. Like, it's definitely outside my comfort zone, but I'm pretty excited for it. And you guys will see it. I think it'll be quite good. It'll probably be in like 2 main videos from now. It'll probably be out like the 20th of April, 23rd, 22nd, around about that kind of time. That video should be out. But when you have the thought impulses to do these things, you have to tell yourself that I'm gonna regret not doing it if I don't do it now. You just have to go. You have to just turn the switch on and be like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. Now, you're always going to have this voice that is going to make you feel scared to go approach and to do whatever it is. Like, for example, right, you could just be walking. Bro, what I want you to do, right, is go to like a public place, yeah? Go to a public place, walk around, right, and just do this. Just put your hands up like that for 20 seconds. Just do it. Looks weird. Right, it looks weird. You look like a weirdo. That's the whole fucking point, you idiot. You need to feel like a weirdo. You gotta stop giving a shit. If you give a shit, that is normal. Being weird is not giving a shit. Everyone cares, right? You will still care about what people think, but just walking out in public and just doing this. Just walk around like that for 20 seconds. Everyone's looking at you. No one knows why your hands are up, alright? So what? Who cares? What are they going to do? Are they going to attack you, bro? What are they going to do? You got to stop thinking like an idiot. You got to just do it. When you get that, when your heart starts racing a bit and you feel uncomfortable, that's when you have to do it. That's when you must do it. You have no option but to do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to do it. So, when you get those thoughts racing, just think back to this video and be like, you know what? Those are the moments for growth. That's when you're really going to take yourself to the next level. I remember in the 4-hour work week, one of the things that he says to get out of your comfort zone is to just go in a public place and just lie on the floor for like 20 seconds. I might do that, you know. I haven't done that before. I might do that. I'm just scared of getting stepped on. I don't want to get stepped on. I don't really care what people think, but I don't want to get stepped on. That's the thing. But doing shit like that, you start to care less. You will always care what people think about you, no matter what you're doing. But what you will learn how to do is you will learn how to ignore that voice, ignore those thoughts, and do what needs to be done. That's what you will do. You'll always care, but you'll be able to mute it a little bit. You'll be able to quiet it down a bit. And the things that you really want to do, at the forefront of your mind, you'll be able to go do it. But as I've said this in other topics, right? It's the social progression. It's learning how to bring yourself to the next level. Because most people do feel embarrassed in like public situations when something like awkward happens. You gotta just, like, for example, right, like at the gym yesterday, right, this guy was bringing over the barbell, right, and this guy did not put clippers on, and he was bringing it, and then all the weight on the left side just fell off, and there was a crashing sound, and then on the right side, it was like this, and whoosh, like that, basically. I went over to him, I said, you're right, are you okay? He was like, yeah, he just laughed it off. That's the right thing to do. You just laughed it off. You know, that's how you do it. You just, bro, you're not as important as you think you are, bro. Like, no one cares what you're doing. No one gives a shit. Bro, they're gonna forget about what you're gonna do. They're literally, like, bro, you can go to a shopping mall, right? You can go on the escalators, right? And you can scream as loud as you want, yeah? Bro, within 20 seconds, nobody will care. Within 20 seconds, nobody will give a shit. Within 20 seconds after you've done that, people will be like, oh, it was a bit weird. Alright, move on. That's it. Literally nobody will care. That's it. So why did you? Because, bro, like, no one... The thing that I cemented in my head was, like, no one really cares about me that much to, like, divert their attention away from their own problems. They've got their own internal dialogue going on. You will disrupt it for 1 second and it'll go back to what it was before. They don't care. They don't care about you, bro. No one gives a shit about you, honestly, right? In terms of the public eye and random people. They don't care what you're doing. They don't care what you're listening to. They don't care what you're looking at on your phone. No one gives a shit what you're doing, alright? Just do what you want to do, bro. Because most people won't. Most people will not. And I'm finally starting to get into a space where, you know what, like, there'll be tons of people around me. You know what, I'll just go cold approach. I'll just do it. I don't give a shit. That's wrong. I do give a shit. And I'm still nervous, but it's not to the point where I won't do it. I will still do it most of the time. Like, when I go film a video now, I probably cold approach like 9-10 people. But out of that, I probably pussy out of like 7 or 8. So I probably approach like 12 or 13 out of 20. Maybe like 15, 16 out of 20 I approach. Some I don't approach because, like, they look underage, and I don't wanna approach a girl who looks underage on camera, because, like, that's just not going to be good for my image, bro. I'm not doing that, alright? Like, keep it PG, you know. I don't want to be labelled as someone like that, because I'm not. You got to be careful with that kind of stuff. But I'm getting off topic. You just have to go. And I hope you guys can, like, see my main channel and see me doing this shit. Because, like, I don't want to just tell you about it. I want to show you. I'm making this promise to you right now. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see more. You're going to see more of me not giving a shit in public. You're going to see it. I guarantee. Bro, here's a handshake, bro. Shake my hand right now. Shake my hand right now. Look, the camera will focus. Bro, shake my hand right now, yeah? I will do it. You will see it. You will see it with your own eyes, bro. I'm not here just chatting shit, bro. You're going to see it. You're going to see me do shit in public that most people are scared to do. And I will do it. I'm not just going to tell you about it. You will see it. So go on my main channel, comments. I pinned my main channel. Go watch my progression in public over time. Maybe you're watching this like 6 months after it comes out. Maybe a year after it comes out. I don't know. Right? Go look at the videos that were coming out on my main channel a year ago. And now look at what I am doing. I am saying this in advance. This is kind of like my accountability to my audience. I'm making myself accountable to my audience. That's nothing. Making yourself accountable to people to do these social things. Like if you tell your friend that you're going to go talk to that girl in public, or you're going to cold approach her, then go do it. Stick to your approach. I've pussied out before, but bro, it hurts. It's annoying. I feel bad about myself. So I really minimize it, and I really go do it when I need to do it. And when I want to do it, I'll go do it. That's it, man. You will see the proof. You are already seeing the proof. I started cold approaching girls on camera. I started just doing shit. I just don't care. I do care, but I say I don't care in the context of I do care a bit, but I don't care enough to the point where I won't do it. I will still get it done. But I hope this has been helpful. Overpower the spurgy voice in your head, basically, is what you have to do. Socially progress it, okay? And the fear of regret. The feeling of regret will hurt infinitely more than that feeling of embarrassment. Just remember that. Just remember that. You don't want to look back on your life feeling like a bitch. Feeling like you were a bitch. Do you really want that? Come on, do you really want that? You don't want that, bro. You do not. Who the fuck wants that? Nobody wants that. That's like the worst thing you could wish somebody. Regret when they die, on their deathbed. Live a little, loosen up. Live a little, bro. Loosen up a little bit. Just go do it, man. Why are you stressing? No one cares, bro. We're all gonna die. So just have a bit of fun with it in public. Go mess around. As long as nobody gets hurt and you don't get hurt mentally, as long as nobody gets hurt mentally or physically and you don't get hurt mentally or physically, it's fine. I don't see a problem. Just go do it. Signing out, boys. See you in the next one.